John 1 John 2, 1 John 2, 3, chapter 3. So love and hatred for fellow believers. It said, we know that we have come to know him if we keep his commands. Whoever says, I know him, but does not do what he commands is a liar. And the truth is not in that person. But if anyone obeys his word, love for God is truly made complete in them. This is how we know we are in him. Whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. So it's funny because when I speak about God, people always said, oh, we are sinner. We're not perfect. God knows we're weak. It's funny how a lot of people who love sins, who refuse to challenge themselves to remove themselves into doing the same thing that Jesus Christ asked them to not doing. And that's a way to have excuse to say, oh, God knows my heart. God knows I'm a sinner. But God also said in his word, if you are a child of God and you don't follow his command, you a liar. That's mean you don't know God. So you're not speaking the truth. That's why it said we should check every spirit. Not every spirit we see, not everyone who speak about God, we should think, oh, they are very godly. And as God is a true God, is a just God, and he wants you to speak the truth. As a child of God, I know the truth is so hurtful. It's so, when you're speaking the truth, that's one thing that I've learned in this world. The world doesn't like the truth because it's easy for them to stay comfortable into the lies. When you're gonna do change, when God gonna do change in you, it's the truth who's gonna force you to challenge yourself, to see what you're doing wrong in order for you to start being a new person. And that's why, as children of God, like the scripture said, we need to act like God, to be like him, to think like him. Not by our might, but by his power, by spending time in his word, by prayer, by fasting, by also spending so much time with God and having godly friends around us. Because guess what? Calling yourself a godly person and doing things in the world and saying, oh, God knows my heart, I can sin. That's blasphemy. That's making fun of God. Actually, you can't make fun of God. You're making fun of yourself because God knows what you're doing is wrong and you know it also, but you're lying to yourself. So my advice for you today, as you're walking with God, is praying, spending time with him and trying to be like him. Not trying, be like him. Think like him. Fix on him and you will be like him. Okay.